Hey, Ramon D's here, 48 Days Marketing Coach, and I appreciate you taking the time. I wanted to just show you a few things as it relates to optimizing your profile so that you can show up at the top of the search engine, top of the LinkedIn search engine, and drive more targeted traffic to your profile, get your phone to ring, fill up your inbox with inquiries so that you can get more business. Okay? Now, just like any other search engine, there is a certain algorithm that determines who comes up at the top of the search rankings within LinkedIn. So if we do, let's just do short sale expert Atlanta. Most times, I was in mortgage banking for about 4 years, and so I'm familiar with just how people think and definitely how people search. So for a local service like that, a good number of people are going to do a geo-targeted search with the term Atlanta in there. Now, right at the top here, you've got Sonia Jones, short sale expert. Okay, Frida Harris Kalina, so short sale expert right there. Greg Bennett. Okay, so some of these people don't look like, but if you go into their profiles, some of them you will see that they've done some work in real estate. Some of them it's just a matter of keywords. Now again, if you want to know which keywords or which profiles have keywords you need to focus on, there are a couple ways to do that. One of the things that the report talks about is sorting by keywords as opposed to sorting by relevance. Okay, so before it was sorted strictly on the basis of relevance. Now it's keywords, and of course science still comes at the top as well as Frida. All right. Let's just go back to relevance. So if we go into her profile, we can see highlighted the words that we typed in. Now what we typed in was short sale expert Atlanta. So expert Atlanta. We come down, expert, short sale expert. So these are the things that cause her profile to come up near the top. Okay, so let's go back on the screen. Now, let's take a quick look in Frida's profile. There we go, expert, short sale expert. Okay, Atlanta, short sale specialist expert. Summary, experience. Really short profile, but a lot of connections. So that's going to maximize her visibility right there, and of course you'll see that more later on, further in the report. The number of connections that you have affects how many people see your profile. But if we back up just one screen here. Now, so in terms of you optimizing your profile, what you want to do is go into someone's profile like a Sonia Jones or a Frida Kalina here. Now mind you, there are only 360 results. So for a city as big as Atlanta, I know that there are a good number of real estate professionals that handle short sales and would consider themselves experts, and I'm sure numbers of them are on LinkedIn, but they're probably just not optimizing their profile accordingly, and that's why we're not seeing them. Excuse me, they're fighting a bit of a cold. So what you do is you go into a profile like this, and it talks about Wordle. Okay, so the way that you use this, if I'm optimizing a profile, I go into the profile and I just start pulling content like this. Oops. Did a Control C, paste, come back here, Control C, paste. Okay, so now if I were optimizing someone's profile for short sale expert, I would go all the way through and copy all of the content here, okay, into Wordle, and then let's just see what happens. Even though I don't have all of the content in there, okay, it gives you a word cloud, and you can see right away some of the words that should be in your profile. Okay. Okay, and if you want to get a different look at that, you can. You just click the button randomize and it gives you a different look. For some, that may be for some might be easier on the eyes, I don't know. Or you can try it again. There you go. Some people would prefer that. All right, but that gives you a really just a solid way to be able to kind of analyze the profiles of competitors that are coming up at the top of the search results where you would like to show up. And by the time you analyze, let's say the top three to four, probably wouldn't take any more than about 30 minutes or so, you can have a pretty good sense of what keywords are in Sonia's profile, which keywords are in Frida's profile, and which keywords in Greg's profile if his was appropriate. And then you know what keywords you need to put into your profile strategically so that you too can rise up in the search rankings. Okay, now 360 results is not a lot of results, but if we back out the word Atlanta, wow. Now this is significant because 12,955 results. However, Sonia still comes up at the top. So that says a lot about how her profile is optimized. Hers would be a good one to pattern yourself after if that's an area of expertise you want to show up for. Okay. And the other young lady that was just beneath her is not showing up at all anymore. Let's just take out the word expert and see what happens. Wow, she's still at the very top for 90,000 results. Again, it says a lot about, let's see, and she's got more than 500 connections, so she's considered a super connector. Okay, so she's got a few things going for her that cause her profile to rank really well. Okay, now I really want to point out though just the value of properly optimizing your profile. So if I type in real estate marketing, there are 632,561 results. Okay, but among those, I made it to page 1. Now granted, I'm not at the top of the page, but properly optimizing your profile will cause you to rise at least to the first page, and that's definitely what you want. Okay, so and there's no geographic qualifier on that. If I type in Atlanta, I should rise up higher. Yep, there we go, right, number 2. Okay, so if you follow those instructions, it's going to point you in the right direction for increasing your rankings, driving more targeted traffic, and getting more opportunities to come your way. Hope you enjoyed the video.